Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching Code GEASS. Last time on Code GEASS, I don't want to think about it. Last time on Code GEASS was an intense battle for Tokyo, and Suzaku was carrying with him a weapon of mass destruction that he didn't want to use, but through a twist of fate, Lelouch's GEASS caused him to use it, vaporizing the palace where Nunnaly was held. And I am still in disbelief. It has been a week. It has been longer than a week, actually. I'm a little late. Did I need a chance to recover? No, I just got busy. Then I sat down to do this, and I was like, I needed to recover. Lelouch has to be utterly broken at this point. Pretty much everyone we've cared about is gone. Things are looking worse than they ever have, and I'm ready to get into it. If you guys are ready for more Code GEASS, we're getting real close to the end, then you should subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Code GEASS reaction. Anyway, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, yeah. Hold on. How many civilians? What do you mean? How could this have happened? What do you mean? Of course that's what the bomb does. The school's alright. Oh, thank God the school's alright. Millions of people are fucking dead. You don't want to know what's happened to him. He's being pretty reasonable, honestly, given the circumstances. What do you mean, how could this have happened? What are you talking about? Am I crazy? I know she didn't want to use it on the city. She wanted to just use it on Zero. But maybe make a less powerful bomb. I don't know. Man, fucking half the people in this opening are dead now. That's just what I wanted the title to be. Hi? Schneisel. Great. Yeah, Colin's gotta be feeling like, yeah, she knows, so. You've made yourself too important. Not quite. This is where Rolo's gonna find out. He does not care. You have the locket. That's not yours. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Rolo's not gonna deal with this well. What's Rolo gonna do now? This is the only reason for living at this point. There's someone named Oppenheimer that would like to talk to you. Have you become death? Destroyer of worlds? Oh, he got that out, huh?
あの巨大爆発を引き起こした爆弾です。我らだけでも話してみるしかないだろう。
私パス。戻ってきたグレンをチェックしたいの。
では交渉は
I'm glad Rockshot is still so laid back.
ゼロ。
部屋にいるってさ。
負傷したって話だけど。
Oh, he's been wounded, alright.
ナナリー様、生きていてください。
Nope. Just Suzaku being like, I did this.
俺は黒の騎士団内務総職参助官だ。事務総長扇要の代理があるだろ。
ゼロの最も古い同志であり、歴戦の勇士と聞いています。
He has been around a while.
結局敵となる運命なのかもしれない。ここで失礼する。私はナナリー様を探さねばならない。
Yeah, Suzaku's like about that.
ナナリーは
It's crazy that it stopped right at the high school. Alright. Let's calm down. Well, that's nice. You know, at least two of the friends are still around. Well... Damn. The truth comes out. Will they believe it though? It's super true. Wait, is that really a sham though? Is that really fake? It's a real power. Yeah, this is a lot to take in. About my man! Yeah, you wouldn't need proof. Oh man, Lelouch is gonna be all on his own after this. It's gonna be like him and C2 and that's it. No one's gonna be on his side here. And C2's, you know.
それに本当にギアスがあるのなら頼もしいじゃありませんか。ブリタニアに対抗する強力な武器になる。
Yeah, Britannia has them too.
に対して打撃使われるものならな。
何？まさか私たちにも。そうだ。奴は実の妹であるユーフェミアを操って。
On accident.
ゼロは正義の味方なんだよ。
It was an accident. No, yeah, but I.
我が妹ではない。
ゼロが日本人を殺せと。
Well, you know.
草壁、片瀬少将まで。
He did kill a lot of people to get the upper hand. That very beautiful picture of Clovis.
フレイヤ弾頭のことをゼロに通告しました。
我らに伝えなかった。
ゼロは信用できません。
駒だってのか。チクショー、ゼロの野郎欲望。チクショー。
It's obviously more complicated of a situation than that, but many of you have been pawns.
日本を返せ。信じた仲間を裏切る。
I mean,
せめて日本ぐらい取り返さなくては俺は自分を許せない。
I mean, your settlement just got blown to shit. Maybe consider it? I'm sorry, what? It's in here. And in here, and generally. Colin may be the only person, I didn't consider her, but she may be on his side. She's known for a while. Don't stop. Yeah. C2's gone. Dudley's gone. Shirley's gone. Colin, you're really all that's left of the old gang. Man, he's just numb right now. Oh boy.
しろゼロ。
君のギアスのことは分かっているんだ。どうする。ナイトメアが邪魔だ。扇たちは無防備だ。バレないようにギアスを使えば。みんなお前を信じていたのに。井上も吉田もお前のために死んだんだ。待って、
一方的すぎるわこんなの。ゼロの
I guess Jeremiah's also here for us. Maybe he'll show up.
まさかギアスにかかっているんじゃないよな。
Well, he did, but that was a long time ago.
私は何？
That's a good question.
これはあなたのチェックか。バカ
Oh boy.
今頃気づいたのか。自分た
Oh
ちが
boy.
利用されていることに。
We're making bold moves.
過ぎないということに。ゼロ。君はやはり。ゼロ。
Oh, he's so sad.
ゲームだったんだよこれは。
It's not true, but
彼、君は生きろ。
ooh,
大丈夫、兄さん。
Rolo.
カモン、シンクロごと。
Well, that's surprising. I'll say that. I'm surprised that Rolo actually came back.
アーニャ、ゼロが逃げたわ。
Defenses, remember?
ロロ、俺はもう生きる理由なんて。
He was really about to let himself die then, huh?
何？この動き。
Don't worry about it.
もういいんだロロ。俺はもう。
ダメだよ兄さん。だって。
Man, he's killing himself to do this.
僕はずっと誰かの道具だった。
メルンダロロ。どうして俺なんか。
Man, because his heart stops when he does this, doesn't he? Doesn't it?
確かに僕は兄さんに使われていただけなのかもしれない。でもあの時間だけは本物だった。あの思い出のおかげでようやく僕は人間になれた。
Damn.
僕は
I really didn't expect to get sad over Rolo.
僕の意志なんだから。
That looked crazy. The, like, sequence looked almost Yutaka Nakamura-esque.
嘘だよね。僕を殺そうとした。 僕が
Yeah.
嫌い。
そうか。すっかり見抜かれてるな。さすがは俺の弟だ。
I mean,
わかる。
damn.
あ、そうだよ。嘘つきなんだ。
Give him peace in his final moments. But that hit me harder than I expected. You've been here a long time. Oh boy. Suzaku's villain arc.
俺は全てを失った。
Yeah, you did.
これが残された結果、なさねばならないことがあったんだよな。そう、俺には。
まさか
Still have to defeat the Emperor. We still have to put a stop to GEASS forever, huh?
俺の地獄への道行きにはお前も一緒に来てもらう。
Ooh. So, this is Lelouch's motivation. Spite! Didn't I say that last episode? I'm just gonna tear this all down out of spite! I can get behind this. I can get with this.
最後の最後まで俺についてきてくれたのが
Yeah, right?
お前だったって。
It's some shit. Alright. That was the fallout. God damn, that killed a lot of people. I didn't even realize how many civilians. I mean, I know that that was like the main area of the Tokyo settlement, but let's not forget that Britannia authorized the use of this shit in the airspace. Like, do they have any excuse to hide behind caring about their citizens, right? I don't know. Like, I don't think most places would authorize weapons of mass destruction used in their own territory. That's besides the point. Let's talk about the rest of this episode. So Lelouch burning bridges this entire episode. I was right. He feels he has nothing else to live for. I was very, like, worried going into this episode about, like, how his mental state was gonna be. If he's gonna even, like if he's gonna want to kill himself or something. And he's never been the type of mentality to want to do it himself, you know. So, but he was gonna let himself get shot by the Black Knights. I like that scene because it also showed that he obviously still cared for Colin enough to be like, to tell her this semi-lie that like you were just like a part of the game for me. And he did treat it kind of like a game at times. But Colin specifically was actually important to him. But by telling her this, he saved her, spared her from being attacked by the Black Knights. The question that I was asking is, what allies does Lelouch even have? And I was not expecting Rolo to be one of them. That is sad. I was kind of like, obviously Rolo's going to try and kill Nunnaly. I was kind of in a bit of a way where I'm like, God, this guy, he doesn't really care about Lelouch. If he did, he wouldn't try to kill Nunnaly. But I can feel sad for this guy anyway. He never had anyone who cared about him. He was only ever used. Even when Lelouch. Like, I kind of felt like a little bad for him back when this all started, because I was like, Lelouch is just using him. And in the end, Rolo sacrifices his life to save Lelouch and believes that it was a lie, or maybe is just like has to believe it to go on. But it's just sad knowing that like Rolo may have never really he never really had a life, but he did feel that being a part of these plans with Lelouch, you know, actually having to play as his brother and do stuff around the school, it like gave him a life that he was willing to die for. He had relationships with people that he was willing to die for. And just knowing that was like really not real on Lelouch's end, you can't help but feel bad for Rolo at the end of the day. An interesting character, at times frustrating to deal with, at times like, I mean, he does awesome shit sometimes, but like I didn't expect to get so emotional about it. I mean, hey, he saved Lelouch in the end and made Lelouch realize that, oh, there is something to live for. Taking down the Emperor. That's the only way this all stops, isn't it? Or at least, whatever the Emperor is planning. I don't know. Maybe if someone else is Emperor, things would be better. We are now in a place where Lelouch has to orchestrate things. Whatever his fight is, he has to do things all on his own. The only ally that I would say that Lelouch really has at this point is Jeremiah, right? That's the only person that knew who he was and didn't care and actually wanted to follow him. Like, I'm trying to think of any of the other characters. I don't know what's going to happen with C2. Is she just going to be with the Black Knights? Like, what's going to happen? I mean, she's not really C2 anymore. Like, you know, if the Black Knights interrogate her, they won't get any information. Hey, at least maybe Ogi and Valletta will be able to chill now. Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen with the Black Knights now that, like, they don't follow Zero. Like, is there any more fight to happen? Or is it just negotiation time? Does Schneisel honor Ogi and give them Japan? Let's be real here. This show has never been about the liberation of Japan. Most other anime would have actually made it about that. While it would be nice to have Japan liberated, it's never really been the plot, the, like, forefront plot. And, like, it's never really been what Lelouch has wanted or what the Emperor has wanted. The Emperor is going on with his plan to kill God. How'd he get out of that place, by the way? We still haven't had that explained. I would like that explained. Whatever he's doing is going to, like he says, change the world. So it feels like the war is done. All that's left is the real fight, you know? All that's left is the real threats. The last thing we can talk about is Suzaku. Well, I guess we could talk about Nina briefly. What did you expect? Again, I know what she expected. She didn't expect it to be used in a way that would kill a bunch of civilians. I understand that. But if she was trying to make a weapon that would specifically kill Zero, why does it have such a giant blast radius? Just, like, no, don't. You could have not. I don't know. In Nina's case, if she's feeling any sort of way about this, she has no one to blame but herself. I sincerely feel that. I got the sense that, like, back in the day, the reason that people hated this character is because she was racist. And I'm like, she seems to have, like, not that it justifies it, but she seemed to have, like, bad experiences, which is what caused that. She wasn't just, like, born racist, you know? But no one told me that the reason why people hated this character is possibly because she makes a weapon of mass destruction and then acts very boo-hoo, poor me about it. No, you have to live with that. You have to live with the fact that this happened, and it wouldn't have happened if you had not made this bomb. And Suzaku is also having to live with the fact that he did this. Even though he didn't mean to, it was all the GEASS. He's probably feeling like, once again, my agency has been taken away, and I've committed, like, a crime against humanity. Going forward, I am the most curious about what... Like, I'm interested to see what Lelouch is gonna do, don't get me wrong. That's gonna be a hype plot, seeing him on this, like, suicide warpath. We'll see if this show ends with his death. I've always considered that as a possibility. But I'm really excited to see where Suzaku goes from here. One thing that could be interesting, both him and Lelouch have kind of had their worlds shattered. If at this point they teamed up, that would possibly be my favorite thing. I'm just interested to see where it goes. I'm not saying, like, that has to happen for me to like the show, but I've been kind of feeling like there's gotta be a team up of Lelouch and Suzaku at some point in this show. And now might be the time. It's kind of getting to the point where it's now or never. But, okay, I've talked long enough about this episode. Rest in peace, Rolo. And if you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next Code Geass reaction. So you don't want to miss a single episode. And also leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about this episode. Tell me what you thought about Rolo as a character. He's interesting. I want to hear some other people's thoughts. And with all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better. I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.